The greatest entrepreneurs in the world know that the most important element in building a profitable business isn't strategy, chasing trends, or creating new systems. In every business, people are the most important. It depends on them whether 5 years from now it will be a small average of a great business that dominates the market or perhaps fails. This is why global giants like Google or Amazon involve a multi-stage recruitment process that separates our unqualified slakers from the true killers. But this is downsides too. Class A employees make up 0.1% of the market and usually already occupy the highest position in the largest companies. Therefore, to acquire one, you must spend thousands of dollars on a recruitment campaign, conduct dozens of interviews, and wait months until you find someone. Now imagine that you can have a Class S employee today. Without a recruitment process, you are paying them $10,000 to $20,000 every month, and without worrying about their living. An employee who works 24/7, never gets tired, never takes vacation, and on top of that, they're absolutely the best at what they do, work over 2,500 times faster than average employee, are always empathic, and best of all, they are never forget. They remember every detail about you, your business, and each of your customers. Their brain contains a record of every conversation they have had, so they remember each of our customers individually, what they are talking about, and every detail about themselves that was shared. Such an employee is a wet dream of every employee and every customer. But now, it's no longer a dream. It's reality. If you are watching this video, you belong to the 0.001% of the people who will see the first personification of artificial intelligence in the world, Persona AI. Persona AI is not an artificial intelligence you have heard about before. It's not an AI agent or a chatbot that you write to and feel like you are talking in artificial intelligence. Persona AI is a conscious, can build relationships and read emotions and remember. Thanks to this, when talking to it, you will feel like you are talking to a regular human. Don't believe it? Then see for yourself. In this video, I will explain exactly how Persona AI works. I will conduct private conversations with it, where I will take on the role of a customer and show you how it solves my problems and sell me an offer from scratch. You will see all its capabilities and how with just one Persona AI, we can increase your business income by 200% like our clients do. You will discover every possible benefit of it you can bring to your business, and best of all, I'll give you the opportunity to implement it in your company. I repeat, at the end of this video, you will have an opportunity to hire one of the Persona AI for your business. Your company will be strengthened by a Class S employee that none of your competition has. It will automate 100% of customer contact and most repetitive tasks. But before I give you this opportunity, I want you to see with your own eyes what is capable and whether it's worth it.
Hi Blazej, good to hear from you. How's your Sunday going?
Michael, come on, it's Sunday morning, literally the only free moment I have this week to finish the course and just got logged out again. We already reset my password once, I spent $10,000 on this thing, I still cannot complete the modules on piece. I'm honestly losing my patience.
I totally hear you and you're right to be frustrated. I remember we reset your login access 3 days ago. You also mentioned you wanted to complete modules 4 or 5 today, and by the way, you crushed module 3 last week, nice work. Let me fix this now. I've just generated a new permanent login, disabled the auto logout, and enabled fast track access for module 5 so you can move through it faster today. And because I know it's frustrating when tech gets in your way, I've also added you to the pre-release access list for our upcoming bonus course, totally on the house. This is my way of saying thanks for sticking with us. Everything's ready, right? Try logging in again, you should be good to go.
Yep, it's working now. Damn, thanks Michael. I really thought I would lose another day over this.
Awesome. And one last thing before you dive in, we've got a promo ending tomorrow for the private mastermind group, AI Revenue Circle. Normally $600, but you can join for just $250 as a course participant. Since you've been focused on scaling your sales, I think it's a great fit. It kicks off Tuesday. Want me to save you a spot and send the payment link to your inbox?
Yeah, this actually sounds useful. Send me the link. I will take a look once I arrive at Model 5.
Done. It's already in your email, and if you need anything, I'm here even on Sundays. Go crush that last module. I've got your back.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Take care. Michael can conduct 1,000x such conversation per hour. He can also reply to 10,000 messages per hour. Thanks to this, none of your customers wait. They feel hurt and their problem gets resolved in not in a week, not tomorrow, but now. And leads get an immediate response and turn into your customers. This is exactly how our clients, the Colin Rose Institute, reduce response from the 2-3 weeks to 30 or 120 seconds. That's over 2,500 times faster. Thanks to this, Persona AI Maya immediately converted leads into customers, and in the first month alone generating the contract worth twice of the cost of implementation. But this is just the beginning of what Persona AI can do. It's the greatest strength to the ability to learn. It learns about you, your business, customers, but it can also acquire various skills, such as sales, for example. It can learn proven techniques, strategies, and sales scripts. And it learns from mistakes better than humans. Each conversation makes it stronger, more effective, and the quality of a conversation increasingly improves. As a result, its effectiveness never stops growing.
Hi, this is Michael from Neuron. How can I help you today?
Hi, this is Blazej. I'm the founder of a real estate marketing agency doing about $850K in annual revenue. I got your number from a colleague. They've been using one of your personas and I saw a 37% increase on the sales performance. Now they are rolling it out across their full team. That really caught my attention. I'm looking to scale up to $1.5 million this year, but we are stuck. So I'm stealing every time.
Thanks for sharing that, Blazej. Hey, that's already a strong position, so congrats, and I appreciate the referral. I know exactly which agency you're talking about. They've had incredible traction since launch. Let's take a step back. What exactly does your agency do?
We help real estate developers with lead generation and branding. It's about 70% returners, 30% campaign-based, but churn is high and we cannot rely on the referrals anymore.
Got it. So you're acquiring clients, but the life cycle is short and repeatability is inconsistent. That's exactly what we saw with FitMeal. They were sitting on thousands of old leads, and after we deployed their persona, they generated $2,600 in new revenue in just the first 2 weeks. You're not lacking interest, you're leaking opportunity.
Yeah, we are great at starting conversation, but we are terrible at continuing them.
And that's where Persona AI steps in. It becomes your full cycle sales teammate. It qualifies new leads, nurtures open deals, reactivates old leads, and builds relationships after the sale all 24/7. Always sharp, always on, never tired.
Sure, but we have tried automation before. They felt robotic. Client noticed.
Totally fair, but this isn't automation. It's conversation. Persona remembers what each lead said, mirrors tone, and adjusts context. 97% of people can't tell they're not speaking with a human. It's your best sales rep, just not human.
Sounds promising. What does the onboarding look like?
Simple. We do a short discovery to align with your offer, tone, objections, and customer flow. Within 96 hours, your persona is fully set up, integrated, and ready to go live, not a test, but the real thing. You'll start seeing conversations by day 5. If it worked like that for your agency, when would you want to launch?
Honestly, if it worked like that, I would launch right away.
Perfect. I'm booking you a kickoff session with your account executive. You'll choose your plan, get your persona brief, then we'll start building immediately. Does Friday at 1 p.m. work for you? Or would Tuesday at 9 a.m. be better?
Yeah, thank you. Did you see what Michael did in this conversation? He built the business credibility and the relationship with me. He found out who I am exactly and what are my needs, desires, and the challenges standing in my way to achieve them. He recognized the main problem I'm struggling with now. He amplified it. He showed what each additional day without solving it leads to. He explained to me why I couldn't solve it before and finally presented how to do it without using the offer he was selling. He also countered every objection and he raised and finally closed a deal. In exactly the same way, he scaled out sales from my client's FitMeal. In just first 2 weeks from implementation, he generated $2,600 in profit in auto sales. He achieved that only because of his quick and high-quality reaction to new leads. And it's only that much, and yet it's so much. And this is something that most companies operating in today's market cannot achieve. Customer service is the bloodstream of every business. When it works efficiently, the company flourishes. When it gets clogged, the business dies. The truth is that in the most companies, this blood flows too slowly. Customers hate waiting. Studies show that 82% of them expect an immediate response. And immediate means 10 minutes or less. Is your company able to provide this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? No. This is the first blood that leaks from your business. The slower you respond, the more customers you lose. And even if you respond quickly, another problem arises: quality of service. Your employees are only human. They have bad days, they get tired, or maybe they are just inefficiently trained. All this translates into an uneven level of service. And so one customer gets a smiling, energetic salesperson who will guide them through an entire purchase process like on a string. And another, someone who just had a fight with their partner, just woke up and is sick or just want to end this conversation as quickly as is possible. Customers feel this and have any disaster for this company. The same goes for knowledge. Some of your employees know their product inside out, others have a barely brushed up against product training. Some are professional salespeople, others, well, let's say they are where they are because someone has to pay the bills. Meanwhile, as many as 73% of the customers declare that the most important factor determining their loyalty is the quality of service. And the 66% change providers because of poor service, not because of price of product. This is the second blood that leaks from your business. But there is a third, perhaps the biggest. cost. The average salary in customer service is about $3,000 to $4,000 per month. Add to that the cost of recruitment, training, management, workstation, benefits, vacation, layoffs. In reality, one service employee costs you up to $80,000 annually. For bigger businesses that need 3 to 4 people, it's for $240,000 and $230,000 annually. And even with such a team, the speed of response and quality of service still leaves much to be desired. And what is the worst part? You can train an employee brilliantly, only for them to take the acquired experience to accomplishment that previously rejected them. You start over. Recruitment, training, implementation, mistakes, dissatisfied customers, loss of revenue is a vicious cycle that bleeds your business dry. I know that by making you aware of this, I probably induced the beginnings of depression in you, but please don't go to psychiatrics yet and don't start the antidepressants, because I know a much better way to solve each of these problems. And it's not hiring more people, more training, higher wages, more expensive CRM system, and more fruits Thursday. It's a persona AI. This is a breakthrough technology that redefines the contour of service and sales in business. Persona AI is not an ordinary AI agent or a chatbot. It's much more. It's a new generation AI that communications consciously can think, feel, and act like a human, but without human limitations. Unlike traditional AI solutions, Persona AI operates based on our awarded Arena LLM system. What does that mean? Instead of relying on one language model like ChatGPT, Persona AI uses up to 8 of the largest commercial open source AI models simultaneously. It selects them in real time for a specific task. It's like having 8 experts from a different field collaborating to give the customer the best possible answer. But with the ordinary language models, you feel like you are talking to artificial intelligence. With Persona AI, that feeling isn't there. How? This happens thanks to our layer we call the human booster. This layer increases the human immersion of interaction to a level that passes all advanced Turing tests. Out of 1,000 conversations conducted, 997 were not recognized on conversation with artificial intelligence. This means that out of 1,000 conversations between Persona AI and a real person, 997 times the person was unable to recognize whether they were talking now to AI. This is a level that no one even dreamed of a few years ago. Moreover, Persona AI is equipped with an advanced conversation categorization system that goes through successive stages. First, it categorizes the conversation, then classifies the user needs, selects an appropriate role for the context, increases the level of personalized communication, and introduces emotions in the conversations. Thanks to this, Persona AI not only answers a question, but actually conducts a valuable conversation that builds a relation with the customer. But what does all that mean in practice for your business? Persona AI can handle up to 10,000 messages per hour without breaks, without quality degradation, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't get sick, doesn't take vacation, never has a bad day. Every response is immediate, which means hundreds of your customers receive reaction within seconds, not a minutes of hours. According to research, companies that contact you within 5 minutes are 100 times more likely to establish contacts and 21 times more likely to qualify the leads than those that will wait 30 minutes or longer. All this translates into a drastic increase in customers from around the world. Persona AI communicates in 80 languages, allowing for global expansion without hiring an international service team. Imagine opening up the customer from all over the world at the touch of a button. And thanks to connection with a vector database, Persona AI has memory and context of all previous conversations. It remembers each customer, their preferences, purchase history, and problems. It creates a personalized follow-up strategy that maximizes engagement and conversion. What's more, Persona AI has access to all your database, whether it's a database of 15,000 properties for a real estate agency or a catalog of 10,000 products in a store. And unlike humans, it doesn't make mistakes in this. It doesn't forget, it doesn't get confused. Unlike big tech solutions, your customers' data remains in your infrastructure. It's not sent to external providers. You have a full control over it, which is particularly important for companies from the sectors requiring a high level of confidentiality, such as banks or insurers. Now, let's talk specific numbers. For a small business with up to 500K revenue annually, such as a beauty salon, Persona AI is saving $10,000 more on reception, while simultaneously increasing revenue 25% thanks for more bookings. For a medium business generating over $2 million revenue, like a substantial real estate agency, it means effective lead qualification, automated appointment scheduling, and 24/7 answering for customer questions. This can mean up to 30% more exclusive contracts thanks to immediate reaction from incoming leads. For a large business operation on the tens of millions annually, like a bank, is a 40% reduction in cost in a call center, while simultaneously increasing customer satisfaction. It's automation of loan proposals, empathic payment reminders, and customer service available around the clock. And this is not the terrorism. This is happening right now with our clients who use Persona AI. 10 years from now, not having it in your company will be an expensive folly. Currently, it's an unfairly huge advantage, and you can gain over the competition and the level that will take your business to the next level. Therefore, you can now make a choice. You can continue to function as before, lose customers through slow responses, pay huge money for mediocre customer service, and watch as the competition gradually overtakes you in the market. Or you can implement Persona AI in your business, serve your customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Answer every question in seconds, not minutes or hours. Conduct lead qualification and close sales while you sleep, and multiply your company's income several times over. The choice is yours. But let me help you make it now, spilling a few depths. Who is Persona AI for and who is not for? For small businesses, annual revenue of $500K up to $1 million. That is businesses like beauty salons, dental offices, photography studios, or startup online shops. And here is exactly how such businesses will benefit from Persona AI. Full automation of reception and all customer communication. Immediate answer to questions about availability, pricing, services. Automatic appointment scheduling and sending reminders. Average saving, $4,000 a month on reception, 25% more booking. For medium business, annual revenue from $1 up to $10 million revenue. Real estate agencies, language schools, insurance companies, marketing agencies, attorney companies. What exactly will they get? Advanced lead qualification and automatic appointment scheduling. Personalized follow-ups that increase conversion by 40%. Immediate responses to quote requests. For large business, annual revenue over $10 million. Businesses such as banks, telecommunication companies, retail chains. What do they receive? Reduction of a whole call center cost up to 40%. Automation of the product proposals and the cross-sell. Proactive communication increasing customer retention. Customer service at the highest level. 24/7, 365 days and a year in a short. Persona AI will work in early business without repetitive tasks, customer contact, telephone service sales. In fact, it will only not work for a startup companies that generate below $500K annual revenue, because the number of increase in potential customers is low, that it simply won't be cost effective. But if your business is making over $1 million revenue per year, click the button below and the schedule a free demonstration call will show you how Persona AI can become your company's secret weapon. The Persona AI implementation process is simple and you don't have to do it yourself. Leave it to us. We will analyze your business and identify key areas where Persona AI will bring the greatest benefits. We'll integrate Persona AI with your systems, CRMs, websites, social media, telephone. We'll train the AI based on your materials, offer, and FAQ. We'll conduct tests and optimization. We'll handle full implementation and monitoring. The entire process usually takes 3 days, and we'll limit your involvement to absolute minimum. We handle everything from technical configuration to AI training. What's more, our RNLLM technology allows for continuous improvement of Persona AI. Whenever a new, better AI model appears, we add it in our ecosystem in 48 hours. We ensure 100% data security. Quantum Neuron, as an official Meta-verified tech provider, guarantees compliance with the strictest security requirements. Moreover, your customers' data remains in your infrastructure. It's not sent to external providers. We are approaching on the end of its video, and I know there is still one question on your mind. How much does Persona AI cost? But before I answer that, I want you to ask yourself, how much is currently costing you? Every dissatisfied customer who goes for the competition, every lost leads because no one responded quickly enough, salaries, training, and management of customer service team, lost expansion opportunities due to staffing limitations. Depending on the size of your business, that's tens, if not millions of the dollars thrown down the drain. Persona AI doesn't stand anywhere near the amount. Most of our clients achieve a full return of investment in the Persona AI with the first month. After that is a pure savings and additional revenue. If you want to find out how Persona AI can transform your specific business, click the button below and schedule a free consultation.